by the way.
Thank you, sir. All right, yeah, buddy. Hey, so check this out. So I'm not a stand-up comedian, I'm just a funny guy. But I can tell you something funny. Has anybody ever noticed how all our communications and call centers are now in India? And you know, it's funny, because the other day, I get a call from this guy, and what is his name? Adhood Bakan Pood? Or was it Adhood Bakan Poop? I couldn't understand the guy. So I was like, all right, what the fuck? So the guy's like, oh, let me pass you on to the next guy. So he passes me on to this guy. His name's Habib Dinkenstein. I'm like, oh, hello, Habib, how are you? He goes, oh, how are you? I'm like, oh, I'm very good. So we're talking. So where are you from, Habib? He goes, I'm from India. I said, oh, okay, you know, all electronics now are refurbished and recycled in India. I said, electronics. He goes, oh, I pooed. I said, you pooed? He goes, no, I pooed. I said, yes, Habib, you tell me you pooed. He goes, no, asshole. I said, I pooed. Yes, you pooed. No, motherfucker, I pooed. Yes, you tell me, Habib, you pooed, asshole. No, motherfucker, asshole. I said, I pooed. I said, yes, you pooed. You pooed, asshole, you pooed. Motherfucker, asshole. Okay, I said, apple. I pooed. I said, did you just say apple iPod, Habib? He says, yes. I said, oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood you, my bad. He goes, oh, it's all good up in the hood. Yeah, buddy. Hey, check this out. So anybody ever have mice in their house? You know, it's funny, because one day, I was down in the basement, dicky doodling around. I come across a bunch of mice. I'm like, all right, I got this. So I started trapping. Baited up with peanut butter. And my dumb ass smelled the trap and snapped the trap, broke my nose. But that's a different story. So anyway, so I got this trap. It's baited with peanut butter. I got a camcorder. I'm facing this shit on the trap. I'm like, yeah, when this mouse comes eats that peanut butter, snap, dude. I'm going on YouTube with this shit. I'm going to go viral. Well, I come down the next morning, and the trap is still there, but the camcorder's gone. I'm like, where the fuck's the camcorder? I look over in the corner, and there's the mice making a sex tape. All I heard was squeak, 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 squeak. Yeah. Hey, check this out. So anybody ever hear of the Butterfly Pavilion? Yeah. You know, it's funny. People are like, oh, dude, you gotta go. It's in Thornton. I'm like, well, I live in Central City. I don't have a car. How the hell am I gonna get there? But let me tell you what I had. When I was growing up, I lived in the projects. We had the Cockroach Pavilion. Hey, so you know what? Do we have any gamblers here? Anybody from Central City? I live in Central City. But let me tell you what, these machines are fucking tight. I mean, you ain't never seen nothing this tight. But let me tell you, the other day, I had a little experience. So, this machine wouldn't pay out. So I was like, all right, I got this. So I started rubbing up on the buttons in the machine. I said, oh my, what nice buttons you have. I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm getting jiggy, and I'm rubbing up on this machine. And I got that one arm. And these ladies are looking at me like, what the fuck is this guy doing? I'm like, oh my God, have you been paying out? Oh, she pays out, the jackpot goes off. And they're looking at me like, is that how that works? I'm like, no, I've never done this before. Oh my God, they're like, yeah, right. So I'm like, oh fuck. All of a sudden, here comes security, and I'm like, what the fuck? I turn around, and these two old ladies are rubbing up on the slot machine. I'm like, oh fuck, what did I just do? Oh shit, I'm in trouble now. Hey. You want to hear something funny? Ain't this some shit? How many of y'all fellas ever watch late night infomercials? I swear to God, I was watching this the other night, and it was directed right at me. I'm like, no. So, there was 3 infomercials. It was like, Life Alert, Viagra, and Almond Joy. I'm like, what is this? Help, has it fallen and can't get up? Sometimes you fit like a nut, sometimes you can't. Yeah, but hey, so check this out. So you know, I just turned 42. I'm not a spring turkey, but you know what I got for my birthday? I got a new set of wheels. You know the kind with the tennis balls in the front? Oh shit, get down. Oh, hey, do we have any bus riders in the house? Let me tell you something. So the other day, I'm on Colfax. I'm running for the goddamn bus. I swear to God, here's what happened. So I'm waiting, you know, coming out the store, and this girl walks by in a miniskirt, and her ass is sticking out like further than a 57 Cadillac in the back. I mean, like, oh, man, what? So I'm like, damn, what's up? All of a sudden, here goes the bus. I'm like, motherfucker, so I'm, God damn, run for the bus. I'm waving my arms. I took a swipe at the back of the bus. I missed it. Motherfucker, but it's the Colfax bus. So the bus picks up on the next block. So I get there, huffing and puffing. I tell the bus driver, "Man, hey, didn't you see me? I was waving." He's like, "Dude, I waved back." Hey, check this out. This guy, he's a biker. His name is Scooter McGee. And his wife, her name is Live and Large, Taking Charge Marge. She's got a little bit of a weight issue, and he's got a problem with that. So he decided to run her over in his big black Dodge truck. Well, what happened was, he got high-centered. So the cops, they had to get a tow truck, get the goddamn truck off of her. She gets up, boy, she starts wailing pizza shit out of this guy. I mean, I'm so bad they almost arrested her and put her in the back seat. The only problem was they couldn't fit her in the back. So they had to let her off with a warning. They're like, "Hey, stay off the fried chicken." Hey, so last one. So anybody ever do the Race for the Cure? See the Race for the Cure? You know, just that long ago, I decided I would sign up for that. I'm pretty fit. I walk everywhere I go, or I can take the bus. What happened was I'm standing in the front line, and there's all these people in colored shorts, shoes. I'm like, okay, I can do this. So we take off running, and I'm huffing and puffing. I'm ahead of everybody. You can't catch me. All of a sudden, they started catching up to me. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I started running faster. Man, next thing you know, they are catching up to me. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm running even faster. They start catching up to me. Finally, I start slowing down. I get slower and slower. And I'm like, fuck this. I had to stop and have a cigarette. Fuck these people. Yeah, buddies. Thank you, guys.